Hello, and welcome back to another ranting episode of Oolykee Gaming and the Soviet Republic. All jokes aside, we have progress. We have a lot of progress. Okay. Let's talk. 6.8 million. No cheating in money. Let me just. I don't even know how to prove that there's no cheating in this game. I don't think I have to prove anything, but still, maybe it would be nice if you guys were trusting in everything. Loans. Let's see the loans. We still have these loans. I did not get any new ones. Do I want to repay them? Don't really care that much. I did do some changes to the game. I did utilize like alcohol production a little bit better. There was something wrong with it. Seriously. Oh, I know. Let's do this. This is 83%. Actually, I'm not gonna bother with 83%. 83% is still good. You are at 71%. Yeah. I am gonna share really nice stuff with you. Let's do that straight away, just to help aid the algorithm. This is my new setup of how it's gonna be. This is how the new setups are gonna be regarding the construction areas. So this is the construction office, as you can see here. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 big ones, 4 small ones. I even have space for something here. I will probably build the distribution office for parts, maybe even fuel for all of these guys. So distribution office, that's gonna be, yeah, actually that's a really good idea. You see, I can think. Who said I cannot think? 8 vehicles. I think 8 vehicles is gonna be more than enough. It's a little bit tight. Do we have I mean, like, this one is way bigger. What about the vanillas? Vanilla big. What is this? 5 vehicles. 5 vehicles is too small. I think 5 vehicles is too small. I don't know if I want to deal with 5 vehicles. Oh, sorry. I thought it's in range of repair. No. I'm not doing it. And this distribution here. So this one is in range of repair of all of these. This is the repair station, by the way. And this is the new setup I'm gonna be testing out for the future. A little bit like, first, Oolykee is first. This first evolution of the construction offices is in line. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 construction offices. 1, 2, 3 small ones. That's it. And then the repair station somewhere on the road. Next evolution is Babushka. I think it was Babushka, or was it Deborah? Sorry, I do apologize. I think it was Babushka. Why don't you, Pickle Babushka said, why don't you build a repair station in the middle of your construction office? That's a great idea, because there's enormous amounts of vehicles here. There's literally like 16. That's like 5 times 16 is 80 vehicles here, and then we have 4 in each one, 80 and 16, 96 vehicles in this range around here. 96 vehicles. That's a lot. And then it's just ugly. What Oolykee made here, it's ugly. So next evolution is the I jumped over it. It's this. This is my new construction area, and I'm gonna implement, like I told you in the last episodes, that I'm gonna grow in 2 different directions at the same time. So you're gonna see growth. You can see here we're already building a road. Are we building a road? Are we really? Is Oolykee really building a road? Yes, it is. This road is being built first, and then we're gonna build this one, and yeah, Oolykee is really building a road. Next one would be here. I'm actually testing this out. I brought the construction office here. I'm missing a bulldozer. I think it's on the way. Oh wow. And good for you. You're not gonna need fuel, because I'm gonna disconnect you from fuel anyway. This is just for leveling. They're not gonna have any problems with that. So let's see where the Stalinets is. He's ever so slowly coming here. So that's it. Okay, so this is the improvements to my thinking, or maybe it's gonna help somebody else as well. But here we go. This is gonna be like circular like this. Maybe we're gonna make some intersections. I don't know. It's still mud road. I only graveled up this one here, so I can continue with graveling up, but we're gonna talk about that. Its expansion goes far away. There's a lot of projects that I'm building. This is the new gravel area. Yada yada yada. This kind of stuff. Also, I'm kind of upgrading several different directions, in several different directions, so that's gonna be important. So that's why I don't want to make roads, gravel roads straight away. And this is the new farm area that is gonna be over here for delivering corn for the cows. Yeah, that's what we're doing here. We still need more population. I built new apartment buildings. We are recovering. We had issue with population growth. We are recovering now. What was the problem? The problem was actually, oh right, some of the buildings that I built, like the library, like the pub here, and the most important, the Dom Pensionera, the pensioners' home, which acts as a hospital here. They sucked all the workers from here, and then our heating plant didn't get workers, and it was a little bit cold. I was quite lucky because the cold was it was end of the winter and the warmer weather was coming, so it wasn't a big disaster. I increased the birth rates. I lowered the amount of workers working here, and issue is resolved. So now we are at 1991 and we have 16,400 people and growing. We do need a lot of people, so let me show you the empty apartments. We have 70, 30, that's 100, 200, 300. I calculated, I think, around 1,000 or so. Some of them here, some of them there. So like at least 17,000 people we can house at the moment. So I'm not worried about that. Some of the factories actually don't have 100% productivity, like the distillery over here, which need to. They even have they have a lot of people in walking distance, and I built even a couple of small low-rise Yugoslavian residential buildings here. I just need to make sure that they're happy with everything. The tram stop looks like it's working. Pause for a cause. Okay, I didn't see how many people were here. He just left them. They just left them. So, yeah. And then we have meat here. And this meat is not working at the moment. I need to see... Oh, wait, what? No, it doesn't work at the moment. I will have to see why the distribution office for exporting meat doesn't work. Because that's the next step that I need to do. And probably that will be the first step that I need to do here. You can see here we have refrigeration wagons. We have the small ones that are 20-ton ones. We have a couple of bigger 24-ton ones. So we do have capacity. We do have trains. Sorry, the wagons. And then we have coal, steel, gravel. Not doing anything. He's actually here. And then this one, exporting alcohol. And this one is also here, not doing anything. So we have capacity for trains to actually do this, and we need to find out why it's not being done. Also, just gonna go and hit the comment section straight away. Old Gala from today. This is Monday when I'm recording Funny Fisto. Yeah, Merry Christmas to everybody who celebrates it. I don't know when Hanukkah is. I'm not that big on celebrations, but yeah. Happy everything for everybody. So yeah, I really wish you all the best, all of you, even you, Julian, Josh, sorry. A map without farms would look bare without an eye candy of the fields. Yeah, eye candy of the fields is great, but when you look at some of the farms, like let's say, for example, the United States is quite squarish with the farms. If you go to Midwest, like if you go to Midwest, like Iowa, Ohio, I don't know, these areas, it's like perfect, like 1 by 1 kilometer or something like that, or 800. No, it's 800 yards? No. I don't know how big the squares are there, but the whole country is just a freaking big square. It's perfect for, you know, usability of the land, but it gets boring. Some of the British, Irish fields are with trees and mostly hedges in between the trees, and they're irregular shapes. I think even this map could have similar shape, but like Poland, Eastern Europe, Ukraine, Russia, Belarus, they have these irregular shaped fields like this. This is not farm, it's just what Toprus made for us. These kind of fields, and they are big. Many of them are really big, but they're not square. They're not perfectly squared like United States have. Maybe land reform in Europe can, you know, maybe utilize better the land. usage and stuff like that. So yeah, but anyway, and we have unfortunately just these fields. We cannot shape the fields differently like, you know, other good games can, like, you know, City Skyline and stuff. Like if you wanna look at them, if our 3 division developers want to do something useful, maybe even like, you know, shaping the fields, you know, according how the road looks like. I understand that this is kinda it, but not really. Oh Jesus, what the hell is this? Yeah, this meat here is gonna be a problem. Okay, we have, why are you not getting the crops from the fields? 80 tons, 150 tons, there's 150 tons of crops here, like nobody cares even. What the hell is this? You have fuel, they should have fuel, they have fuel here, you have fuel here as well. So the fields are quite fertile. Like these guys are getting all of it off. Wait. Ah, these are plowing already. Sorry, they are fertilizing already. That's nice, that's nice. Okay, so exports of meat, we need to boost this up. Finances as well, I didn't touch upon that, so I don't know what I need to show you to see that we are not cheating. Latest exports are alcohol, 200,000, coal. Oh, I even stopped one train for exporting coal, by the way, just a heads up on that. I might lower the workers working in the coal mines, because like we are earning a lot of money. I don't want to have pressure on the border crossing, and also there's a lot of workers being delivered at the mines, so I don't think we need so many of them. So we'll see. I'm gonna do something with the coal mining. This here, and then we have 13 million income. Wow. 4 million coal, 4 million clothes last year, 8 million coal, 5 million clothes, and we're gonna lower the export of coal now, but we did the increase exports of alcohol and stuff, so, you know, it's a mixed bag. What are you doing? This is the gravel exports. Gravel is full. Now this is just creating some problems. I'm gonna stop exporting gravel over here. That's unfortunate, but this is how the cookie crumbles. Nope, it's this one here. So this one, and stop. There we go. No more deliveries of anything. Go back to parking and don't deliver gravel over here. Okay, so we talked about the meat. That meat needs to be exported. So we have a customs house here that it's loading meat. We really need to stop doing that. It's loading meat and then it's delivering meat over here. That is gonna be stopped now. Actually, when it's not importing meat, it's not gonna be delivering meat here, so we should be fine. And then we have, where is the border crossing? Here we go. This is the border crossing, the customs house. It has meat. Oh, it doesn't have meat selected as exports. Wow. Okay, that's interesting. And then let's see now if this is gonna start. We want refrigeration, trains, coffee time for Oolykee. Come on. I want to see refrigeration train. Come on. Do it. Okay, it's shy. It's shy. We do have set here as minimum wagon size is 4. With these 4, that would be 60, and these 2 are 50. That even if you take all 5 refrigeration wagons, we would have like 110 tons of meat, and we have like 300 tons of meat there. So I'm just kind of hoping that they're gonna decide to go for it and just go and do the meat deliveries. I have a little bit of a problem with the lengths of the segments here. Every so often I can't really, it's creating a little, like trains are getting bigger, so I need to plan better. This is not a mistake of the game, this is not mistake. We want, come on, we want the refrigeration. Okay, I'll see if it's gonna be there in a second or two, but yeah. By the way, gravel imports doesn't work. This is too slow. Just a heads up, it's really slow. It doesn't fill it that fast, and I'm already down to 0 gravel wise. I am importing gravel for both here and over here. So for both of these, gravel is being delivered. But that's fine. I stopped delivering on one place, so we only have this one, and also I can do a train delivering from the opposite direction. So it's gonna be fine. What I wanted to ask you, we have money. A little bit. I'm planning, actually, wow, it's already finished. I did not expect this. I didn't expect that this is gonna be already done. What to do now? I know what to do now, but it's just that chemical factory is being built here, and that chemical factory is gonna be supplying chemicals for aluminium production. Let me just do this, and then there we go. So they can start on construction from multiple sides over here. Okay, we have here electricity being delivered. I think the electricity is overhead cables because this is outside of the city limits. This is the city limits. I'm not gonna go build city on this side. This is gonna be logistics, production, chemical factory here that's gonna be taking crops from the alcohol production. I'm doing it right. I'm doing it correctly now. We have a big storage for gravel. This is gonna be storing gravel. We have the big storage. Okay, you're ready to be built. We have big storage for oil, crude oil, or dinosaur juice. We're gonna be making that. This is a big storage for grain. It's gonna be 800 tons. This is a big storage for wood. We're gonna have 300 tons. So we're gonna have everything here. I'm even building a distribution office. As soon as this is done, we're gonna start delivering wood, grain, oil, and gravel. Some of the stuff needs to be still finished. Maybe there's no electricity, there's no drinking water. I did plan for all of this. I became a little bit smarter. I connected the sewage and water supply to here. The problem is that I don't think that we should go for the water supply directly from the municipal water. I think I should have gotten another well out of nowhere, just because I don't think it needs clean water. What do you need here? Let's see. Where is the water? Here we go. Required water quality 67%. That's probably the dirtiest water. If I did this from the city center, I think it would be. Let's see. 90%. 84%. Yeah, I think I should stop this. Let me just do this. Please don't tell me that you delivered already stuff. Okay, perfect. Only concrete. Go away. This is delivery of the drinking water here, so it's fine. Absolutely not a problem. We need to do it now. Be smart. Oolykee made so many mistakes like this. Just a heads up. Now, you know how many mistakes? That this is a comedy channel now. That I just have to make fun of myself just because how stupid I am. And why is that? Because Oolykee didn't build pumps in between. So this time, let's hope that Oolykee learned the lesson. So let's go and build this. Actually, I should have tested the pipes first. Yep. There we go, pipe. So we're gonna have the water for production of chemicals, so that's gonna be directly from the ground. Here, I didn't even check what the quality of water here is. 84%. Actually, in these fields, I think it's worse. Just because you're surrounded at 70%. It's 64 needed here, so it's perfectly fine. Perfect. Okay, so this is going to be done as well. I'll do with this one first, and that's it. Okay, so is there any trains coming here to pick up all of this meat that is... Ta-da! 106 tons of meat! Meat train! Finally, that would be my... If I was an adult actor, that would be my nickname. Meat train. Yeah, so... Meat train, refrigeration train with 5 wagons going to get 100 tons of meat. How fast are we producing this? Now, this needs to be emptied because we literally stopped. There's no more production because we cannot produce anymore. We need to empty the storage. It has 350 tons of meat, and that means that crops are not being consumed, they're being stockpiled, and then in a month or so, September, October, November. In November, it's just gonna be collapse of the system because there's not gonna be enough storage. Oh, sorry, not collapse of the system. It's gonna be crops are gonna wither, and we're not gonna have any new crops until the next season, which is fine. I think we calculated this, that these meat guys are gonna be consuming the crap out of this. Oh, I forgot about this. Did Distribution office, loading meat, loading meat, 50%. Yeah, perfect, over 50%. This is what we need. We need to have meat stored here, so yeah, that's fine. Right, so it's what's gonna happen in 2 months, month and a half. We're gonna lose the crops, and then they're gonna be turned into fertilizer for the fields. But we have a lot of fertilizer. This fertilizer plant is working like a charm. I'm gonna lower the amount of workers here because 5 is only that we need. We had a backlog of biological waste and fertilizer. Now I'm getting both mixed waste and fertilizer stored here. Mixed waste is a byproduct of fertilization. You get a lot of mixed waste. So you get biological waste. Out of 80% of biological waste, you get 100%. Huh? I don't get it. 80% biological. And you have a byproduct of the mixed waste, which is decent. Here, look at the tons here growing. 53. You can see here for every 200 kilos of fertilizer, you get 100 kilos. No, for every 200 kilos of fertilizer, you get 10 kilos of mixed waste, which is just burned. So that's perfectly fine. So yeah, I don't know how much they pollute, and this is something that I forgot to put here. I have all the big container stands here. This is perfect. Do I have... here we go. Perfect. I have pollution monitoring station here. Let's view actual pollution. Yeah, you can see here that pollution in this part of town is decent. I think a lot of pollution comes from the synthetic fertilizer factory, and yeah, just it is what it is. I'm not gonna change this. Pollution is gonna be what it is. What's the average age? Lifespan 56 years. Oh my god. Okay. Well, fine. Let's see what pollutes. So is it the distillery? Is 11.8 tons. This is still decent amount of pollution. How much? Where are you going? Is it going to the new town? No, not really. It does go to here. You can see average lifespan 68 years, 73, and then you have 77, and then you get into the... Let's see, big numbers should be here, 79, 80 years old. That's fine, that's fine. People are happy, population is growing. I'm fine with this. We're gonna have a huge population boom anyway, so maybe turnaround would be okay. Okay, so what else do we have? Right, so big project. I gave up on the aluminium plant. We're gonna have something more fun. What is more fun than an aluminium plant? Is the trains delivering aluminium oxide into the aluminium plant. So this is the alumina plant where we're gonna get aluminium oxide, which I'm gonna start as soon as this is done. These railroads, they're still constructing this. I'm gonna start exporting the alumina until we're done with the aluminium plant, and then you can see here I have the railroad going in this direction and already started made a double railroad bridge that's gonna be connecting another connection to Nowy Ślezów and Ślezów, New Ślezów. We're gonna have railroad connection bypassing the fields and connecting on this side of town somewhere here, just like we're gonna connect it there. But the main purpose of this bypass is to build connection to here, where we're gonna be placing aluminium plant. Aluminium plant is gonna be here. I need to put it a decent distance from the city. We will have the public transport delivering workers here, so I'm thinking somewhere over here, maybe even over here. I did started on some new fields where a new farm can be built as well and placed, but I'm gonna work around that. So this is something different. I was thinking of maybe continuing with the construction of the residential buildings, but at the moment seems like we should be doing fine. Even though these people here, everybody is in walking distance to the distillery, but they're not working here. Why is this not 100% full, the distillery of workers? That's interesting. Is anybody complaining for not having jobs? Look at this. There's a guy saying that there's no job for him. Oh, maybe because this building is not connected, is it? Oh, no, it is. So you have absolutely no reason to complain, and yet you're still complaining. You're my boy. This is what we do here, we complain. Okay, that's fine. Let's leave it alone. Train waiting for too long. This is a meat train. Meat train is waiting for too long because it cannot enter here. Why? Let's see. Because we're not utilizing this that much. Let's fix the railroads now. It's night time, but we're gonna have these lit sections. Let me see. Yeah, I think this can work. Can they switch in both sides? I think they can. So let's create like this. Mixed semaphores. No. We need to change semaphores going in here, and then normal semaphores going out. There we go. So this is the section now he's lost. You're gonna remove the question mark soon enough. Oh. Okay. So this is construction vehicle needs to pass. That's a problem. That is creating problem. You need to pass. Perfect. So now let's switch the lights in this direction. So when he passes in this section, this train can go forward. Perfect. Let me remove these just to not to create too big segments. And let's be smart now. I'm gonna go for huge segments now. Bigger. Okay, let's not over exaggerate. Normal. Okay, now we're going into the this area. This is gonna be a little bit busy area. You have here right hand side connecting to the straight, connecting to all the way left, connecting to left. So this is gonna be treated as one big intersection. We have the alcohol here. This is the crops section. This is what we needed to build the crops. We're gonna just leave it as it is because we're gonna have to eventually change the trains. Here, this is the alcohol loading area. So I need to build this here so it doesn't interrupt with other sections. Why did you switch to right hand side and now to left? That's strange. And now this is the end of town. This is where the town ends. So we can go for like this, chain semaphores in this direction, normal semaphores in this direction. There we go. And now from here, I'll let him pass. But from here, you need to choose the side you're gonna go in. So here, you're gonna have... That's a wrong one, but I'm gonna correct it. Here we go. And then this is for delivery of chemicals, which I think it's gonna be... Ooh, we can actually export chemicals from here. That means I'm gonna have to build railroad in the opposite direction here. So something like this. And then... Let's go in this direction. This is gonna need to be built, that's fine. Let them construct this in their own terms whenever they have a chance. Okay, and then we have the future segments here that are hopefully gonna be built eventually. Meat is working, perfect. Consume the crops, bring the new crops here. What's with this field? Why is this field not being worked on? I think I assigned this one the last, so they're gonna work this field last. That's fine. We have a lot of crops on the fields anyway, so... Why are these picked and the other ones not? Yeah, this is gonna be good showcase how many... Like, we are getting crops ever so slowly, but we're getting the crops. So... And also I'm expecting here this one to explode. Look at this, we already have so much biological waste here. So I'm gonna just put half of the containers in front of farms to biological waste, because I think that's gonna be a huge thing. And I think I read that this is the huge thing with biological waste. Okay, let me just alt-tab here to the comment section and let's address some of these. How are we doing time-wise? 28, 29 minutes already yabbering. Oh, Jesus, will he ever shut up, huh? Yeah, let's go and hit the comment section. See, like, oh, right, I didn't even ask you for suggestions. I asked Olgala and he said, like, let's read Olgala's comment from 8 hours ago. A map without farms would look bare without an eye candy of the fields. Yeah, I agree, but I think I should do some forest between the fields. What do you think? And he said, yeah, this is, I didn't even get this comment, Olgala. I only I only got this comment later when I checked all the comments. So it says, yes, farmers need trees like dogs. Trees just like dogs. Everyone has to leave their marks so others know where the boundaries are. Forests for the bureaucrats to go hunting in, and for the timber industry to exploit are good too. The beer and wine washing down the Christmas lunch are beginning to take their toll. Cheers. It's already 6:30 p.m. That was 4 hours ago. And this is the comment I didn't get before I started recording this. I only saw this comment when I started recording. And then we have the how is the weather there? More thunderstorms on the way here. We are getting pretty bad ones every day now. A lot of damage. Yeah, so I'm gonna just reply here in the video as well, Olga. Sorry, on the comments, as you should expect from Ireland, it's gray, rainy, and around 5 Celsius. So the usual for Ireland. There's a funny joke in Ireland about Ireland. I don't know if it's Irish or not, but yeah, if you don't like the weather in Ireland, you should leave. No, I'm kidding. If you don't like weather in Ireland, wait for 10 minutes. It's gonna change. And it's not a joke. It's actually machine replacement in progress. It's actually a reality. And also, what's the difference? It changes constantly. Like, it's a little bit sunny, it's a little bit rainy, it's a lot of bit cold, and it's a lot windy for the last few days. It's just crazy. Higher priority. This needs to be replaced as soon as possible. And the coal, yeah, the coal is something that we're gonna have excess of. Like I said, I parked one of the coal trains here. I'm gonna leave it here for now. We're gonna be exporting only with one train, and these segments, you can see here, this is now causing us a little bit of a problem. You see, when the trains are even refueling, they're blocking the intersections and segments and stuff. You can see here I had to put the chain semaphores because now this train is gonna go past. Yeah, it's causing a little bit of I think this guy actually should be able to go. Yeah, I think he will. No, he won't. Yeah, because they're gonna be using this segment of the railroad here is being used by both of them. I think I should build this segment here. If I build this segment here like this, I think this is gonna help us. We'll see. I'll leave it like this, and we'll see how this goes on, if automation is gonna build it or not, because then we're gonna have this one going in this direction, and both others on the right hand side can be used by these guys here, both this segment of the railroad and then switch to the right hand side. But yeah, it's a little bit rush hour-ish here. There's a lot of trains. I need to redo all of this. I think I need to remove the diesel station, put it in a better place, or at least have a longer access for it. I think if I even put it on the opposite side, it would be way better than here. So for example, if I put the diesel station, is this the only one we have? Let's see. I think I can even use this one now. I don't know how realistic this one is, but I can at least connect it to the bigger oil storage. And then we have this diesel train station, 80 tons. I think these... Oh, is this without collisions? No, it's actually with collisions, but... Yeah, this is weird. I'll play with this around. Maybe I'm not gonna do it now. I wanna just show you everything that we did first. Look at this. All the oil tankers are unused of all the wagons that we have. This is absolutely... I think Olgalai will be proud of us. Yeah, or is proud of us. The only oil tankers, only tankers are not being used just because we don't need fuel here at the moment, but soon. Okay, as one of the last things we're gonna do here is you can see here that we are slowly encroaching to 17,000 people. We already got like 250 people since the beginning of the episode, and we're playing on normal time. Construction. You can see that bus, and bus, they're all free. We have capacity to build, and there's a lot of stuff to be built. So let's go one by one. Grain storage, 800 days. We're gonna go for big one, 800 work days. That means we're gonna need a lot of people. We're gonna need a big crane, and that also means that Old Gala and Weltier or Walter are gonna be happy, because big construction, big tower, is actually going to be built by a big crane, which is great. I think it's absolutely more realistic, and I love it. Monument can be built by normal crane, so I'm gonna get bus 1 for this one. Only 200 days to finish, and then we have a sewage switch. That's bus 2. Only 13 work days. That's like you don't even need the vehicles for this. So when something has more, I'm gonna put like this. When something has more. So also small work days, I'm gonna put 2 construction offices for the same one. I can do it here as well. I think they're gonna make it, all of these, just need to deliver a couple of people. Okay, we're getting a little bit more busier construction, so I'm gonna skip these at the moment. I'm gonna leave them for smaller buses. I'm just gonna double check if we have anything for the bigger buses so they can use. If not, I can just go and I'm pretty sure we do. Here we go, 900 days, so that will be bus 3. Off you go. And yeah, that's everything that we need. We have this one bus capacity more. Let's see how the let's enjoy this a bit. Let's see, you and G. Let's enjoy this. I'm just gonna alt tab. Sorry for the glitch here. That's alt tabbing to see how much time we have. We are at 35 minutes of this episode, so we have still a decent amount of time. This is the new part of the new city with a new hospital, the Dom Pensionera, or the pensioners' home to the right. I actually would like to go more like this, so I can circle around so we can enjoy the view. This is the truck, a Jelcz from our Polish modders. I think it was Józek that made this, so yeah. Thank you so much, and also Oolykee and other people who are making modders, the best people ever. You can see our whole town here. It's a little bit barren and empty, but this needs to be filled. It's just we need population now, so I didn't want to build buildings before we need them. But I think the stats was right when he said that I should plan for this now. We already have, I haven't time to do it now, I'll probably do it off screen, but I will need, I think, was it like 1,000 people at least? Oh, don't crash. Perfect, it didn't crash. And there we go. Awesome. Okay, let's see how this works now. No, stay here. So we're gonna get first people. All of this construction has the everything that we need, and the first workers are delivered. This is this realistic, or is this realistic? You can see here the blueprint of the building, how it should look like, and let's do the G and speed this up, and let's see at night how they're gonna be building. Unfortunately, you can see scaffolding going up, and it's growing, and it's growing. Unfortunately, it's night, so it's a little bit darker for you guys, but hopefully soon enough it's gonna be daylight. I'm gonna slow this down. You can see how it's slowly growing. The silo that's gonna be housing all the grain that we're gonna be storing for chemical production here. And also I forgot to mention that there is storage here for chemicals. 300 tons of chemicals can be stored here. One more distribution office I will need here, probably for chemicals. If not for chemicals, oh, perfect, it's done. And now the second one over here, this is the distribution office that we talked about, is being constructed. It's also going to be really, really fast built. These cranes have, what is their work speed again? It's definitely more than 30. I think is it 55 or something? But they have like 80 workers working here at the moment, and they're building this really, really fast. Oh, cheat mode. I didn't turn on the cheat mode. Sorry about that. So you can see the percentages, numbers going even more. Brrr. There we go. Let's see what. Oh, right. Look at this. Oh, darn, it's day now. I built the lights here next to the silo where the trains are waiting to be loaded. And also, I made the same thing here. You can see here these white poles. No, not white poles. The gray poles. They are when the train is unloading. So it's here. This train is absolutely gorgeous. I think this is vanilla train, I think. Pig. Is it really? But I think Toprus made several of similar locomotives. And these are Polish, I don't know what they're made of, wagons. I don't think it's steel, but only made for transporting grain. So we are transporting grain here for alcohol production. This would be, I know it's a distillery, it could be barley or malted barley. I don't know if distilleries would be malting their own barley, or would we kind of pretend that we're doing it at the farm, because maltery, there we go. Maltery malt or malting process is when you add water to grain to start germination, so it can turn starch into sugar, I think, or into starch or something. That anyway, so creation of the starch and sugars within the grains. This is the step that is widely known that needs to be done when you're making either hard liquor. All right, but this is distillery. This is potatoes. I don't think potatoes are malted. But grains need to be malted. Corn, the barley, wheat, all of them need to be malted in order to make alcohol from them. Whoa, broken car. Broken popo car. Little maluch. Militia. Anyway, so yeah, why wouldn't you make a maltery as a building? If you want to make alcohol, you need to malt this. You have it in the, what's it called, in Anno. Maltery is there, so you need to malt your barley or grain before you make alcohol or beer. In that game, why wouldn't you have it here? So this is the supply chains that I'm talking about, that, you know, are extremely basic in the beginning of the game, but later you go, they get overly, maybe not overly complex, but they get quite complex. Look at the amount of crops in this field, people. 480 tons from one field. Let's see if we have anywhere a little bit more than this. No, they're already taking grain from this one. This one is going to be a record holder, I think. 480, but I'm pretty sure that there's a vehicle coming here. Look at the grain. Wow. There's actually no truck coming in here, and they're still harvesting. So this will be our record holder for the amount of crops we have. I will monitor this for a second. Yeah, so what I'm doing at the moment is I'm kind of expanding in two different directions. One of them is toward gravel production. I'm calling it towards gravel production, even though it's just in this direction. Gravel is here in the hillside. So this is one direction of the expansion. The other one is, unfortunately, towards more fields. But this is not the problem. Literally, like, if we need money, we need to be self-sufficient. We need to see if we are how much we are producing, how much we are consuming. Potentially, and most probably, the next step would be to create more food. Because I'm pretty sure that this amount of food here, we can actually double check this as well. Let's see the here, production. Let's see this year. No, actually this needs to be last year. Last year would be like last 12 months, because currently harvest is going on and food is still being produced. I think last year would be the best. Last year overall production of food is 5,000 tons, 5,300 tons. And what was the food consumption last year? So that would be people, citizens facility, 2,100. So food is still not a problem. But if we're gonna be building another city the size of Schleswig, we definitely gonna be at the edge of our capacity with food production. I just want to double check the last year. Last year, did we import any food by any chance? No. Okay, perfect. So we don't have any gaps in production chains. We are not importing something that we don't need. Perfect. Meat-wise, we are again close to the limit, and I just wanted to double check. We have another train coming in. How close are you? Not close. So looks... Oh, he's actually just returning back. We need more refrigeration trucks. Sorry, wagons. Yeah, and this guy is gonna be on the way back straight. Oh, wait. Yeah, just a different locomotive. Yeah, so meat production is already faster than we can export it. This is great. This is great, and we're working at 30% capacity. So maybe even dedicated train wouldn't be the worst thing in the world. Like, let's say 150-ton train dedicated only for meat exports. Maybe even a longer train with smaller wagons. Actually, in this case, bigger wagons would make a train longer. Because these wagons here are... Where is the... I cannot access the advanced, I think. Advanced the selection because he's on a mission. It's not free floating like here that I can just check how much capacity each wagon has. Anyway, I'm gonna leave it here. New winter is ahead of me. We are 16,700, so 330 people we grew by while we were talking. Another 700 I assume we have capacity for, and after that we're gonna have to consider building new apartments. You can see here 50, 50, 50, let's say 50 here, so that would be like 250, 300, 400, 500. Yeah, 600 to 700 free apartments are left here that we can populate. And this is something also that happened here. I don't know what happened with these houses, but they didn't explode. And I think I'm gonna have to destroy them myself. Just because people are gonna be populated here. Actually, no, they won't, right? Yeah, they still don't have allowance to move in here. Anyway, that's it. Thank you for watching. Hope you enjoyed this one. If you did, press the like button. If you didn't, leave a nasty comment in the comment section. Let me know what you think. Like, share, notification bell, ring it, comment section, hit it. And if you want to support the channel, I have a description in the video. Thanks for watching, guys. See you in the next one. Bye bye.